Hey, what's up? Dusk here. So I've got a build for Skull Merchant that I think makes her more viable. So first we're going to cover the important mechanics, and then I'm going to tell you about the build, and then I've got some gameplay to show off how that works. So first, the important mechanics. The important mechanics are the interaction between Disillusion and the Skull Merchant's drone. The way the drones work is if you scan a survivor enough with the drone, then they will get a claw trap, which will put them in the broken state and you'll be able to track them. Now, the interesting part is if they are healthy when that happens and they go to the broken state from healthy, this counts as being injured by any means necessary, which will proc Disillusion. This is really interesting. The other thing is that, of course, if you drop a drone and scan a survivor within 8 seconds, you'll get a 5% haste bonus. That's important. If the survivor has a claw trap and they go through your drone and get scanned again, they will get an 8% hindered effect as well. So let's go over the whole build and talk about how this works. So the whole build basically revolves around Disillusion, but Disillusion doesn't really proc that often because of the whole W meta. So what ends up doing most of the heavy lifting is actually Knockout. So I'll walk you through this. Basically, you're going to use the add-on Low Power Mode, which removes that rotation effect that your drones have with the scanner and just makes it fixed. It turns the drone into a tripwire. And what you will do is you'll chase the survivor to a pallet loop, and you'll throw that drone tripwire at a bit of an angle right through the pallet gap. And the idea is they can't run through the pallet gap without running through the scanner. This is basically going to guarantee that you're going to get that 5% haste bonus if they do even a single lap. This is going to let you pressure and force that pallet down even sooner, which is why you're going to want Enduring, so that you can just bully into the pallet and not have to play scared. Of course, if you're really good at playing pallets and you can get them to drop the pallet without eating the stun very quickly, you might be able to swap out Enduring. I'm not really there yet, so I just take it and mercilessly charge through every pallet. Sometimes I get some nice free greed hits as a result. So what's probably going to happen, though, is the survivor's going to drop the pallet, and then they're going to hold W away. So Disillusion won't necessarily activate or be in play, but what it does do is it pretty much guarantees that that pallet is now out of play, or that pallet loop is out of play because of the scanner. And what's really going to happen here is that Knockout is going to proc because they can't stay on that loop, and because you didn't get stunned for very long, you're going to be able to catch back up to them and land a hit. And that's really like the key or the fundamental strategy that you're going to use with this build. And if you do happen to trap a survivor on the loop, well, then you're going to get to punish them by getting the claw trap on them, which is going to force a break, which will then make Disillusion come into play, and then you can, just one hit down them. However, if they're already injured, then going into the broken status will not proc Disillusion. But if you get the claw trap on them, you will still hinder them by 8% or 10% if you have this add-on, which is why I think Vital Targeting Processor is really important, because a 10% hinder is pretty freaking brutal. That's going to let you shut down a loop even if they don't jump across the pallet with Disillusion active. And then you've got a slowdown perk of your choice. I've been using Grim Embrace, but I think this is probably personal preference. But there's one more facet here I think that really makes this shine, and that's the fact that you go undetectable for 8 seconds anytime you drop a drone. So when you first show up to a loop, you're going to drop that drone immediately, and you've got 8 seconds of no tear radius and no red stain, which gives you more mind game power, and this lets you sneak up on generators, possibly getting some free early lucky hits right as survivors make that breakaway from the generator. Anyway, with that said, let's jump into this gameplay. Not like new players. I'm not going against noobs by any stretch of the imagination. But, I'm not getting like squads of like Prestige 100, tournament squads or anything like that. Oh my God, we went to McMillan. Cold Tower is largely regarded as a pretty good map, although I don't know how it is with all the pallets. Get him with the knockout. Full hold W. So far the whole W is nonsensical. We can get it with another knockout, or we can get a disillusion. Oof, he got a lot of ground on me there. That was a really strong pallet. Hi, buddy. You can only hold W for so long. Damn, that was a legit cutoff.
Yeah.
Guess you didn't run up here. Alright, they healed at the hook. Let's go punish that. Oh, yeah. We got people. We'll just go after, like, the easiest one to... Oh, that wasn't even intended. Holy shit, she has to feel robbed. Yet another reason to just do a tripwire in the gap like that. Get that reverse. Yeah, you get the shit off of that. Get out of here. Yeah, we're not gonna do this hip rush shit. No. Woo! Dude, I'm like slamming my desk here. I think I got one generator done. And this is our third hook. Alright, we see where they're going. Hey there, Meg. How you doing? Got you on scanner, bitch. Let's get Grim Embrace up on her. Dude, the scanner's really fun to use. And like the whole, I feel pretty strong on that. Putting the drone up, getting the tracking, using the, the essential like wall hack scanner. And that's what I like about Skull Merchant is like you really get to set up some like 5-head plays that just feel really awesome. Okay, there's the haste. Okay, she's gonna get knockout. I'm gonna catch up easy. We're gonna get the hit. I'm gonna try and get Shack Pallet down. Easy. Knockout. Disillusion. That'll do. And this will be Grim Embrace number 4. And then we'll break this pallet too. And this gen, because I think I have time. I think I have time to do all this. Yeah. Yeah, come on, big buddy. This guy is Captain Hold W right here. Are you feeling pretty confident? There's the save. We've got one person broke. Dissolution. And, oh! They were pretty happy to throw that tea bag. They dead now. We're just gonna go ahead and kick it. There's the haste proc. She's gonna get scanned here in a second. Alright. Hi. How are you? Ah, that didn't scan her. There it goes. That slowdown. That slowdown is so good. That was a nearly flawless setup there. That was super good. Go ahead and kick this. I really don't care about that generator up in Cold Tower. Here we go. Whoop, kind of cared about that one though. Do I really want to like chase somebody through Cold Tower here? No. No. Right, this guy's Hold W. Captain Hold W. I think she's dead on hook. No, 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 no. We'll trap her here. Fucking chained it into the window. Fuck. Got it with the bloodlust though. I can only chain it so much. Well, that was weird. Oh, these two. How did they both get? Trying to avoid the dissolution, but it wasn't active. Little mind game. Little mind game. Alright, they're dead. Okay, looks like the claw trap is gone. Let's go ahead and pull up our drones. Oh, I was pulling up the drone, but target spotted. Hey, what's up? Hey, buddy. He's Hold W, so we know. Yeah. Okay, she's done. Now let's get Dwight. Uh-oh, Dwight. Dude, that was also, this is such a clockwork round. Everything here was, it's just clockwork. You go. Oh. Going down now. Nah. That'll do. That's all she wrote. Okay, that's... This was the kind of round I was looking to have here. Just absolute control. Again, I don't really know where my MMR is. I was at rank 1, but that doesn't really tell you, you know, what the MMR of the survivors are that you're going to pull. So I kind of hope that there are some really high MMR killers out there that could maybe give this build a spin with some better macro play and maybe versus some higher MMR survivors. Let me know if you give this a try because I want to know how it holds up. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.